This game is intended for mature audiences and contains graphic depictions of horror, explicit violence, suicide, and other disturbing imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome back to Kathy Reign 2. Mats has nothing to say this time.
The electric boogaloo? And that's too used.
Yeah.
That's too overused.
We're in the Kassidy Gazette, but the game has to remain paused, otherwise Eileen and Art are going to start chatting.
Yeah,
And
they're very gabby.
As much as I love to hear Eileen talk, it does not make for a particularly good opening sequence. We get interrupted.
We don't want to talk over them. Like, we want to be able to hear them, and so, like, we just end up stopping to hear what they're saying.
And then we'll start talking, and they'll start talking again.
Yeah. Which is great for a regular game setting. I love that shit. It's hard to talk over when you're doing a Let's Play. Or you don't want to talk over it, anyway.
So, a couple of things. One, we do need to talk to Art there about Soothsayer, as he was the particular crime reporter. Mm-hmm. We also found out that Kathy, for some ungodly reason, thought it appropriate to fire Eileen. And that's definitely a good reason as to why she might be a little pissed at her.
Kathy, how could you fire the best thing in your life?
I mean, yeah, right?
How could you do this?
Who's next? The Catmobile?
Oh, no.
You're gonna fire the Catmobile, Kathy?
No. Well, I mean, they were talking about whether or not to sell it. It would be a type of firing.
Yeah.
But good, luckily that seems to be a bridge too far.
Yeah. I mean, she can't afford gas, but, you know.
Oh, no, you're right. Fuck.
Let's get, we got a room to explore. We got a reporter to talk to. Mm-hmm. We got to beg Eileen on our hands and knees to please forgive us and explain to the players what the hell happened.
Yes.
Nah, I'm not that desperate to get hydrated.
Finally out of that gloomy dungeon. Hey, Art.
They're still talking.
They're still talking.
But it wasn't until you rookies piled on that he got his thumb out of his ass.
I don't blame him, Art. You complain a lot.
Oh, forgive me for having standards, Summers. You should be thanking me for saving you from lung cancer.
I only caught half of that. What? Anyway.
Hey, E, can I have one of your cards?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
For us.
Hey, E, can I have some of your tape?
Hey, do you mind if I borrow some tape?
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
We just took her whole tape dispenser.
She was just like, fine, because she
Nice
knew it was
view
going
of
to
the
be the
city from up
whole
here.
goddamn tape dispenser.
Oh, it says someone needs to rehome their cat.
Oh.
I'd be open to that, but Mildred would lose her shit. My fluffball needs her Lebensraum. A few family photos. Eileen's got a big Christian family. Man, her brother is a hunk. Wouldn't mind getting some of that.
Kathy.
Kathy photos.
Eileen's office phone? No need to mess with that. I have my own back at the office. Cute little frog. He has had that thing as long as I've known her.
Aw, that'd be cute if we could see in the first game.
I rule. Nice view of the city.
Okay, teacup.
This could be important.
Of course he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane. Vintage, huh? I can respect that. I remember that. Something about a corrupt church. When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail.
Ah. Imagine that happening.
The Kassidy Gazette. A mid-sized paper and one of the oldest still active in the city. Jeez, now that's a busy calendar.
Okay, we missing anything? Just a
That's
tough
you.
Some old sports trophy.
Huh?
Guess Art was into that in his oh-so-distant youth.
Kathy's just being so mean to Art.
Hasn't even met him.
Yeah.
Art Hopkins, just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
Well, we have a whole lot of questions to ask you.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to show that to him.
Okay, so maybe we just ask
I don't want to
him.
show that.
Okay, yeah.
We just ask him straight up.
So,
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
What do I know? I made the Soothsayer. Before me, he was the Mirror Murderer, the Kassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun can muster up.
Proud of that, huh? You're proud of coming up with the Soothsayer.
yeah. It's his zodiac.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that reward, huh?
Art, you could definitely hear us. We were, like, 4 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got a juicy new lead, too.
I assume you're not up to
Lead,
share,
huh?
huh?
I doubt it's that impressive.
Probably not.
Nice try. I'm not gonna slip up. Word of advice, go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the Soothsayer to the big boys.
The big boys. The big boys. You work in a newspaper. Art, you work in a newspaper.
Alright, I don't think you're an investigative journalist. I don't think you're gonna crack open a serial killer case, sweetheart.
Like you could.
I believe you,
but
you know.
You know, you are going to be handing, like, here are my notes to, like, the police and hoping for the best. You are not going to be, like, chasing after Soothsayer. You are a newspaper reporter. Kathy's at least crazy.
Kathy's at least crazy.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair? The most recent Soothsayer victim?
Don't waste your breath about the Soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
Eileen, would you feel...
That just took everything out.
Would you feel particularly bad if I punched Art? I kind of want to punch him.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
Hey, Art, I don't typically say this. If you get murdered by the Soothsayer, I'll probably be like, oh no, what a tragic turn of events. Oh well.
Oh dear.
He is extremely unlikable.
He's mostly because he's on, like, you know, an opposing side. He doesn't want
Yeah.
to talk to Kathy.
But good on the writers. He is extremely unlikable.
I don't think he's that unlikable.
You know.
I don't. He's just on the opposite side of Kathy. He wants to get that reward money.
Okay, but everything he says is just being directly antagonistic.
Yeah. It was pretty rude of him to assume Kathy doesn't read.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure Kathy reads, but it's
She
still pretty rude.
She definitely doesn't read if she doesn't have to read.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Don't waste your breath about the Soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
Kind of wish that was grayed out if,
Yeah.
you know, he wasn't gonna say anything
What do
on
you
that
know
one.
about the Azure Sky Motel?
Stop wasting my time. We both know you're just fishing for information about the Soothsayer.
How about Orson Taylor?
I don't need to ask him about that.
Never mind. So this did not help.
Alright, that's all I needed.
Okay, then.
Alright, so how do we get the information out?
Eileen, I'm not gonna lie. Recommending I talk to him was the worst thing I think you've ever done.
Hey, E, one more thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you know about this new lead that Art supposedly picked up on the Soothsayer?
Nothing. I don't work with him directly.
Maybe you could find out?
No, Kathy. I respect Art. I'm not gonna mess with his story.
Why are we...
I'll let you get back to your work.
This? So that's
All right,
probably
see you
the
later.
next thing is to figure out.
Yeah.
What
She
Art
respects
sees.
Art too much to do a little digging, huh? That guy's a grade A asshole. It shouldn't take much to bring that out front and center.
Okay, so she wants to get Eileen on her side by showing off how much of a dick Art is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Manipulative, but makes sense.
Okay, so we have Eileen's card.
Yeah.
She has a phone, so we could call her.
Yeah.
But exactly as to what that's going to help with, I'm not quite sure. We've got tape.
Let's see.
Turn E against Art.
I gotta get Art on Eileen's bad side. Shouldn't be too hard, that guy's a major douche.
Okay. But how?
My looks a bit unlikable is absolutely what they were going for.
Yes.
A bright red roll of tape that E was kind enough to lend me. It's Eileen's business card. Eileen Summers, junior reporter.
Oh, she's a junior
The
reporter?
work number here might be useful. I'll add it to my notebook.
Oh, good.
There's a Bible quote printed on the back. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32.
Okay. So,
What do we do here?
how do we ruin this man's life?
Do we talk to him more? Get into like a verbal argument of some sort? No?
I don't think so. I don't think there's gonna
Can
be
I
any
pick your
new
brain for just a few more moments?
dialogue
Lucky I'm
options.
in a patient mood.
And that question mark just closes it, right? Yep.
Yeah, it just does that.
Just does that.
I mean, unless we can ask. Oh, so we can
Whoa!
ask people.
What? I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Interesting.
I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
That's a Michiru Pro, right? Early edition?
Correct. You got an eye for quality.
Force of habit. A PI with blurry pictures wouldn't last very long. That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
Okay. It's taken ages to break that story. What made you decide to investigate the church? Was the fallout some people were arrested, right?
What made you decide to investigate the church?
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family member in that parish. They told me some strange stories. Didn't take long for my reporter's instinct to kick in.
Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship. That simple here. I thought you were a militant atheist like me.
Maybe that first one. I'm trying to, like, this
Yeah.
is obviously some amount of, like, we're trying to get Eileen to tune in because she's religious.
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better off, believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
Yeah, that will
Yeah.
get Eileen. okay, so we can
Okay.
keep talking about it. So
Yeah.
maybe there are different ways, different other paths. That
It
seems
must
just
have
the
taken
easiest.
ages to break that story, right?
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
Would make it 6 minutes long in 6 months among a bunch of embezzling Bible thumpers. That's dedication. Lots of sermons to listen to, I take it. So we need to keep him talking.
Yeah, we need to keep him talking so that, he can make an ass of himself.
That's dedication. Lots of sermons to listen to, I take it.
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown my way.
Ahem.
What was the fallout?
What was the fallout? Some people were arrested, right?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged, 9 convicted, and about 100 years of prison time sentenced in total.
Damn.
Well,
Damn. The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
They should bulldoze the whole block and turn it into a parking lot. It's a shame they didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because leadership was corrupt.
Probably go for that one.
Yeah.
That's a shame. They didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because the leadership was corrupt.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
Anyway, nice having a lovely conversation about that. I'm curious what else we can talk about, though.
Yeah.
How do you like working here?
Why? You looking for a job?
God, no. I could never work at a place like this. I have authority problems.
You could say that twice.
Don't we
Yeah.
all? These days, management doesn't dare try to bother me. They know I'm the only reason this place is still afloat, so they let me write whatever the hell I want.
Jeez. Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep spinning that yarn. So, you're one of those green tea guys, huh?
Of course, I take my health very seriously.
Oh, I couldn't tell. You're about 48, right? I can see that receding hairline of yours.
Ha ha, you ain't exactly the poster child for health yourself, Rain. I can smell last night's booze all the way from here.
Joke's on you, that was this morning's booze.
That was this morning's.
I like your thorny little friends there on that windowsill.
The cactuses? Yeah, I can't seem to kill them off, no matter how hard I try.
Well,
That's cacti, Art. Are you sure you're a journalist?
biggest asshole thing he's said so far.
Oh, fuck off.
And not that he hasn't said other asshole things, but
Yeah.
This isn't a half bad office you've got here, Art.
Nobody asked for your opinion, Rain.
I don't want to ask him about that.
You don't?
I don't want to ask him about
You
that.
don't?
How do you think Eileen is doing here?
I don't gossip about coworkers. Take that shit somewhere else.
I don't want to ask him about.
at least he
Yeah.
knows better than to be an ass about
I don't want to
Eileen.
ask him. About,
And maybe he does respect Eileen, I don't know. They seem to be having a good rapport
All right,
when they're just
that's
talking.
all I needed.
Okay, then.
Oof. I don't think Art's Eileen's favorite person right now.
For sure.
Hey, Eileen.
Hey, E. One more thing.
Yeah?
Can I ask you about your frog?
Still keeping that little bugger around, huh?
Oh, I wouldn't part with Ribbit for the world.
It's called Ribbit.
That's so cute.
Cute.
I don't want to ask. This is a nice place you've got here.
I guess. Beats the basement office we had before.
I don't want to ask her.
I could probably click on all the things,
Yeah.
I don't want to ask.
but I think she probably isn't gonna have much to say about art stuff.
Yeah.
But you know,
Man, I'm itching to know what Art's new lead on the Soothsayer is.
You wouldn't happen to know, would you?
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Not that he's been my favorite person lately.
like very, very recently lately.
Very recently
You could
lately.
still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle that arrogant prick's feathers a bit?
Oh, well,
Pretty please.
okay, fine. I'll try, but no promises.
You're the best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Yep.
Oh God, you better take
Yeah,
that
they're
back
both
before you
a-holes.
make me take up smoking again.
You better take that back.
Oh, you managed to quit that habit and double down on the drinking.
Hey, proud of you for quitting the smoking habit.
I have no doubt you'll be able to resist the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
May 20th, 1998. Wait,
Evening 1.
me.
We've got a phone call.
Is it E?
Rain Investigations.
Kathy, it's me, Eileen.
Eileen!
Hey E, what's up?
Oh, you know, just burning the midnight oil. So, I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the Soothsayer.
What were you gonna say?
Look at the dramatic pink light on Millie. On Mildred. over
Mildred?
there.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do tell.
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence of some sort of illegal drug.
Really?
Really?
Hmm.
Fascinating.
Interesting. What type of drug?
I'm
Wouldn't
not
be
sure.
Red Scythe, would it?
The toxicology report here says that the street name is Pyre.
Pyre. Okay, gotta look up into Pyre.
Never heard of that one. I better go ask Lionel.
Lionel, who is that?
My drugged... Well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Kathy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd say you should take better care of yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks E. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you know Meadow, that friend I was telling you about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the west side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect. I'll go talk to her in the morning.
Got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow.
Yes.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around.
You bet. Catch you later, E.
Bye, Kathy.
Alright, okay, so we gotta check out... We gotta talk about Pyre with Cassie's dealer.
Pyre, huh?
Yeah.
I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
Call the cop shop?
You've reached Detective Everett, Narcotics. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Hey, Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work number, will ya? Okay, bye. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot.
Okay.
Alright.
Off we go.
Off we go to talk to Lionel.
We got Meadow's trailer and downtown.
Downtown. Well, Lionel sure has some swaggy outfit.
Yes, very purple.
Rockports and other cheap brands. I'm certainly not going to waste my precious relapse on shitty smokes like that.
I'm really amused that we can just click the signal
I
button.
better hope I don't
That
get
is
desperate
funny.
enough for one of these predatory loans. Looks like a seedy place. Pawn shops like this tend to be involved in all kinds of shady business. It's closed. Not that I have much left to pawn. You know, you're really downtown when the amount of neon approaches seizure-inducing levels. Fast cash, huh? Guess I could use some of that.
So, Lionel.
Hey, what's up, Lionel?
Hey, girlfriend. You here for the white stuff?
Not this time, buddy.
Oh, you broke?
Oh, she very broke.
Very
Well,
broke.
I am, but that's not...
You just broke. Well, I ain't giving you a tab. I'd never see my money back. No offense.
I don't want a fucking Coke tab, Lionel. I just had some questions.
Oh, what's with the hostility, girl? There's no reason to be unsavory among friends.
Sorry, rough day. Can I run something by you?
Go on, then. I suppose I got some time to spare.
I mean, it's not like you're doing anything. You're smoking next to a newspaper stand.
Wait, let's ask him about Pyre first.
Do you know
Yeah.
Pyre?
Oh, yeah. Strong trip, they say. I'd love to get my hands on some of that.
Hard to come by, I take it?
No doubt. I never got so much as a whiff of the stuff.
Oh, really? Who's slinging?
No one I know. Sketchy motherfuckers, though, whoever they are.
How so?
Well, for one, you won't find them on the corner like us, regular hard-working candy men.
Yeah. You're all salt of the earth. How do they conduct business then?
Well, they pretty much don't.
I'm not following.
Well, join the club, 'cause it's some real candid camera shit. Every now and then, one of them dope fiends starts yapping on about some creepy fucker giving them Pyre, and it's always on the house. Trying to run an honest pusher out of business.
Okay, so it's some creepy people handing it out for free.
Yeah. I am wondering if it might still be related to, like, the
Red Scythe.
Red Scythe.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Some kind of obtuse marketing tactic?
If it is, those people sure as hell ain't capitalizing on it.
Anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about with the Red Scythe, it was the hallucinogenic plant from the first game.
Yes. That's, involved in causing people to be able to perceive, like, a whole nother dimension or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Some half-assed DEA honeypot operation then?
No way. The feds don't give a fuck about Kassidy, trust me.
Who are these fiends then? Got any names?
Nah, I don't ask for names. And the junkie clientele all look the same to me, no offense.
Haha. So you don't know anyone who could get Pyre? Some drug dealer you are.
No, I didn't say that. There is this one person who just might be able to pull it off.
Yeah?
A friend of the boss. Ultra-wealthy connoisseur. Tries everything once, apparently. Rich. I mean old money rich. Deeply connected.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Quite the
interesting.
sales pitch. Are you gonna give me a name or just leave a girl hanging in suspense?
Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Surely a gumshoe such as yourself is well aware that information is a commodity.
And Kathy's broke.
Yeah, Kathy is very broke.
I told you, I'm fucking broke, Lionel.
And I ain't deaf. We're talking a simple exchange. If you find out who's slinging Pyre, You send the love lion a word.
Deal. Loaded guy's name, please.
It ain't a guy, strictly speaking. It's one of those, transsexual types. Prefers to go by the name Hannah Verdew.
So obviously this is set in the 90s.
Yeah.
I will make sure to add an additional warning.
Trigger warning for some casual transphobia. But at least, respects name there, so...
Yeah.
Hannah Verdew?
Verdew? That rings a
Verdew.
bell. Some French family, right? Mine owners?
Yeah.
You tell me. Sounds about right.
The mine recently closed, if I recall.
The mine did close recently, yeah.
Okay, what can you tell me about Hannah?
So what do you know about Hannah Verdew?
Just know that I will be judging you, Lionel.
Not much, but I know she owns and runs a place on the south side, the Club of Hearts.
Alright, he earned some points back. 'Cause again, that could just be casual, at the time, that's what a lot of people would have said.
Yeah.
He's respecting her pronouns. So, that's
Catchy
good.
name. Casino?
Poetry Club, if you can believe that.
Poetry Club.
I can. Sure sounds like an appropriate waste of money for a Verdew.
Yeah, I suppose those motherfuckers ran out of rooms to put golden bathtubs in.
Either that or mammoth wool rug suddenly went out of style.
Club of Hearts. Cool.
So that poetry club. Do you know where it is?
South side, that's all I know. Never patronized myself.
But we should be able to look it up in the phone book. So what do you know about the Soothsayer?
What's your take on the Soothsayer?
That creepy motherfucker got the whole town on edge, don't he?
For sure.
Funny how City Hall didn't give a damn until one of those celebrity types got killed. Embarrassing look for the city, huh? I suppose it was just a matter of time until Kassidy got our own Ted Bundy. A place like this, with no hope, breeding ground for psychos.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Look, I don't know nothing about those murders, victims, whatever. Don't bring that shit up with me.
I do like how it will black them out.
Yes.
Okay, he said he doesn't know anything. All of the victims are blacked out. That's good.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing. What is that? Some new age shit?
Old age shit, actually.
Never mind. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
You ain't serious, right? Do you remember who you talking to?
You could be a complex and rounded character, Lionel.
Oh, forget it then.
Listen, you could also be a Catholic drug dealer. We don't know. We don't want to assume.
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
Nah, haven't heard of the place.
Have you heard about Orson Taylor?
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay. I don't think we really need to show him anything for our inventory.
I don't think so. He said he doesn't know anything about, the murders.
That's it.
Yeah.
Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
He's given us a pretty good lead to follow, so...
Yeah. Yeah, so look up the club. Wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else that we needed to do before we leave.
Yeah. We have so many locations and we've not been to most of them.
Yeah.
All right, found an address. They're not open until Friday night, though. Guess I'll have to wait a couple of days.
Unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Ugh, I'm beat. You want to hit the sack, girl?
Oh,
Aw.
young Milk
Come on,
is
then.
so cute.
Aww.
So, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
I wouldn't be much of a PI if I couldn't see the writing on the wall for this one. It was nice having you around, though, kid. You spruced up the place, I gotta say.
Well, don't get lazy without me. I'm sure you still have a couple of years of detective work left in you.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
What's going on, Lucas?
Hey, Lucas, there's a ominous hook.
Meat hook?
I haven't seen ominous hook since we had that trippy trip down into Red Scythe Hell.
Yes.
What do you mean? Something wrong with my vacation outfit?
Is he becoming more corpsey?
He definitely looks more gray.
I've always been a sun-kissed kind of guy.
Well, that was disturbing.
Hey, Lucas, just wanted to give you a call. I had a nightmare that you died.
Mildred?
You alive?
Okay, Kathy. Enough loitering. Time to get back out there. You've got places to be. Nah, I'll let her sleep.
Kathy, have you eaten breakfast, or are you going to go out without eating breakfast? Should we assume that she's eaten breakfast?
We should never assume anything of Kathy.
I better not open that. Wouldn't want the mold to spread. I've had a cup. Caffeinated and ready to go.
Well, we
Okay.
know she's had coffee.
I'm going to go under the assumption that she has, in fact, had breakfast. As much as I do not trust her
Let's see
to,
here.
not go out and then pass out on her motorcycle. At least she put away the bottles.
That's good.
This is Orson Taylor. I only have one thing to say to you. Eat shit and die. Yeah, you heard me. I'm sick of being harassed by vultures like you. Stay the hell away from me and my family.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I get it, bud. No need to be an asshole.
Hey, you don't know. He's probably been, harassed and talked to by a lot of people who...
For a couple months.
Yeah, exactly. Both people looking for that reward, yes, but also probably people who,
Let's see what this
want
other
to
message
know,
says.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh here. Busy day today, but I'll swing by your office tonight after my shift. Alright? See you later.
Okay, cool. So, Josh
Yeah,
Everett
That's
is gonna
better.
come by. That's
Hopefully
good.
he can give me some insight on Pyre. Alright, that's it for messages.
I think there's something on the floor.
Yeah, we got a note. That's ominous.
What's this? Pyre is the key. T.
Do we know what T? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Damn. This T knows what I'm up to. The question is, are they friend or foe?
Well, they don't... It doesn't seem threatening
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, good. We put our newspaper articles in one
Oh, good.
big slot.
Pyre is the key. Damn.
Okay, nothing new there. Yeah, I've got a check sign
Okay.
that I thought of.
Yeah. Looking up Hannah?
Yeah.
No hit. Unsurprising with her being one of those elitist types.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, head out.
Head out.
Okay. So we got Library, Constance Hill, Jane Doe, Bear Creek, Deborah, Vernon Street, Eric, The Gazette, King of Kings, Deacon, Downtown, or Meadow's Trailer.
Damn, okay, so there's a lot of different places to go.
I think Meadow's Trailer.
I think we should go to Meadow's Trailer, honestly, yeah.
You can learn
And
about
then-
scrying mirrors.
Exactly. And then we head out to, like, these, to follow up on our different murder leads.
Yeah.
Good selection. I'm partial to cacti myself.
Cacti. They keep coming up.
If it wasn't for the atrocious backdrop, those could have actually provided some cozy ambiance.
Well, you don't like...
Like the hippie vibe.
Oh god, that thing is hideous.
She does not like the hippie vibe.
It's colorful and pretty.
Not a big fan of the flour, but roasted seeds? Yum.
Sunflower seeds are pretty tasty. Call me a hamster.
Oh, my lord.
She really is a flower
Did I
child.
step in something
Yes.
nasty on my way here?
Have you attended to your root chakra lately?
Probably not.
I can't say I've been keeping tabs on that one.
Oh, you're such a treasure. Oh, how do I put this? Your root chakra is dog shit. It's a really crappy chakra.
Rude.
If I was a doctor and we were talking about your knee or shoulder, I would suggest just cutting it off. Just cut it right off. It's that bad.
Okay.
Kathy, I'm gonna be real with you. Your root chakra is gangrenous.
Gangrenous.
Tell me how you really feel.
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. My chakras are in balance, from my toes all the way to the top of my noggin.
That's just peachy. Look, Eileen told you I was coming, right?
Oh, you're her!
Oh my god.
Marvelous. Oh, wow. Okay.
Why do I get the feeling Eileen's going to get an earful after Kathy leaves?
For real.
What the heck is going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't have such blatant discord in my home. Take this pendant, love.
Okay.
I need a single photograph of you wearing it. Lotus position. Find a place in nature touched by fire, earth, and wind.
Oh no. To talk to you, we need to do a fetch quest.
I guess
I have
so.
no idea what you just said.
That's funny. See you later.
Okay.
What a weirdo. If I want her help, I guess I need to find a spot to take that photo. Fire, earth, wind.
Well, okay then.
It's never easy. And a point and click.
No.
Where should we head off to cast off the game at?
Okay. What are our locations here?
We have the locations of each of the victims.
Yes. Okay.
And downtown.
First, I
But
think
in the day.
first location of victim location. Oh, okay. We got a
We sat
achievement
too
for-
long deciding on where to go.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that first one. That's got like the little Jane Doe. Don't know how much we'll find here, but you never know. Maybe they missed something. That was a cool little animation.
Yeah.
Here we are, Constance Hill. This better be worth the trip.
Okay, looks like there's not too much to look at.
There's a fairly big mountain range up north. The City of Gleam in all its glory.
Unless... Hang on. Oh no, it continues moving. Never mind, hang on. It is not, in fact, that small of a
location.
About to say, well, we're definitely not finding much here.
Oh, neat. I can see my office building from here.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff do you think we'll find in the drain pipe?
What do you know? Nothing but grime.
Drain pipe stuff. You think that's where the burning happened?
Possibly.
Oh yeah, it does say scorch marks.
That's the edge of the map, definitely.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Nothing but some rudimentary makeshift seating.
Oh.
Okay.
Looks like this place was a party spot.
Got some tags.
Well, it ain't city concrete if it isn't covered in spray paint.
We don't have anything else to look at here.
Okay, maybe we need to come back.
Oh.
What the fuck? Hello?
You're not supposed to be here!
It's a free country, nut job. Step off before you get hurt.
Your face is all wrong! Take it off!
Take off our face? Oh. At least we got something.
Christ. Kassidy junkies never disappoint.
Well, that was scary.
And now he's snoring.
Oh. Jeez.
Well,
Well, that happened.
yeah, that happened.
I wasn't expecting that shit.
No. See you next time.
We're just gonna end there. Okay, bye everyone.